talking about bad movies, I decided to see Joyride this week. I was looking for a second movie to see, and of the ones that were in theaters, I decided, why don't I branch outside my normal wheelhouse and go ahead and give this one a look. It is a road trip movie. It's kind of in the vein of Eurotrip, actually, if you've ever seen Eurotrip, but it's like Eurotrip except for Southeast Asia, primarily going through China and then a little bit through South Korea. It's a lot of like crass, broad humor, a lot of sex jokes and drug jokes and stuff like that, with very like cartoonishly, all the characters are, you know, pretty basic archetypes. Like Audrey, she's the main character. She's adopted. Her parents are white. And she's like an overachiever. She's a lawyer. She's like, she doesn't speak Chinese, but she's going to Beijing to try and get like a business deal for her firm there. And so she brings her friend, God, I can't even remember their names anymore. She brings this friend over to translate for her. And then this friend, who was like her college roommate, is an actor over there now. And then this friend is like the cousin of this friend. It's very just broad archetypes of characters, mostly going from one zany situation where like you'll have gross out humor, like she drank too much at a party and threw up on the guy she's trying to do a business deal with, or there's a scene where they're in a train car with a drug dealer who forces them all to either take the drugs or stuff them up their ass because there's like cops coming to investigate, and she's like, I'm taking you all down with me. And so there's a whole sequence where a bunch of them are on drugs or having to shove drugs up their ass. And at some point in the movie, they decide, basically it's very formulaic, and at the lowest point in the second act, when like everything falls apart all at once, like she loses the business deal and gets fired, and Kat, the actress, a video goes viral of her without her pants on, and like it ruins her like good girl image in like acting and stuff like that, and like friendships break apart and everything. And from that point on, it like kind of stops being a comedy, but wants to go like into a more sentimental route, because she like goes and actually finds out that her bio mom wasn't Chinese but Korean, and she'd only been born in China because it was like a place where teenage girls would go and give birth outside the country and give it up for adoption. So she has to go to Korea to track down her mom, and it turns out she's dead, but she meets her mom's husband. And like at that point, like there's no comedy to it, it's just all sentiment. But at no point in this movie has there been any earning of that sentiment, of that sentimentality. And then like all of the problems that people ran into, like her losing her job, the actress potentially threatening her career, it's all hand waved away. Like they go to like a year later, and they've just decided to make it an annual trip to go somewhere around the world. She started her own business firm off screen. She made up with her friend that she's said mean things to. The actress, she's gonna be in the new Greta Gerwig movie, so she's doing fine. So there was like no consequences to the big thing that blew up with everybody. And I wouldn't recommend this movie at all. I would give this a 1 out of 5. It's good that we are getting more Asian representation in cinema, and that's good to have bad Asian cinema as well. They get to have as crappy movies as the rest of us, basically. But I would not recommend seeing this movie. It was not a fun one. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm trying to get my channel monetized, so your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. I stream these reviews every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.